Am I the a-hole for lighting a match at night and scaring my boyfriend's dad so badly he woke up with the whole house? Or he woke up the whole house. My boyfriend and I are staying at his parents' house. It's been going really well, but his dad is very particular. He has moments every day where he corrects or instructs the other people in the house on how he wants us to behave. I don't really have a problem with it, but he has a few rules that do make me a little uncomfortable. I don't need to get into why, but I always get diarrhea here. What? I've been visiting them a few times a year for almost a decade, and it just is what it is. My boyfriend and I used to stay in a room downstairs with a bathroom, and it wasn't a problem. But his brother moved back home, and now we don't have our own bathroom. I don't want to advertise the fact that I have diarrhea to everyone in the house, and I'm not allowed to use the bathroom fan at night. So I usually use puppery. Is that how you say it? Puppery?
Yeah, poopery.
Or just a drop. When we got home the last time, my boyfriend got a text from his dad asking him to ask me to stop using strong essential oils as it was making him feel sick. I was so embarrassed, and I honestly have been kind of dreading coming here again. I was talking to my mom about this, and she suggested that I bring some paper matches because that's what she used to do. I got some paper matches, and they actually worked pretty well. Tonight, I woke up from my sleep because I had diarrhea. I lit a match when I was done, ran it under water, and I folded it up into some aluminum before throwing it in the garbage. I fell back asleep and was woken up a while later by a big commotion. My boyfriend's dad smelled burning and thought the house was on fire.
Oh my goodness.
So he woke everyone up in a panic and searched the house to see what was burning. I didn't immediately equate a match with a house fire, and I didn't smell anything when I woke up, so I didn't bring up that I had lit a match. It wasn't even clicking for me that the match was what he smelled until my boyfriend asked me if I smelled anything when I got up earlier to use the bathroom. Long story short, I just got chewed out by his dad for lighting matches at night or lighting matches in general as a guest in their house. And even his mom was upset because I could have started a fire and nobody would know. I apologized and everyone went back to bed until my boyfriend lectured me for 15 minutes about embarrassing him and playing dumb about not knowing what his dad smelled and not using common sense. And then he told me to go to sleep and try not to wake up everyone again. I'm honestly so pissed. My boyfriend is sleeping soundly and I'm just laying here getting madder and madder. I want to wake him so I can leave because I feel so uncomfortable. I really don't want to face everyone in the morning. I don't feel like I did anything wrong, but I don't know if I'm thinking rationally because I'm tired and I can't fall back asleep. What do you think? Am I the a-hole?
Oh, man.
Boy, what a story.
Yeah,
What do you
bad.
think?
I don't think she is.
I don't
she's doing
think
everything.
so either.
She was doing everything she could to not stink up the house, right?
Yeah.
Like, because she tried her methods first, right? Poopery and all that other stuff.
Poopery, is that how you say it? Poopery?
Poopery, yeah. And then that didn't work, and she was told to use something else. So now, I mean, I don't know what they expected her to do.
It's like, yeah, she's trying all these things, and then she gets called out for using essential oils or like strong smelling scents and stuff like that. So that's already like mad about it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, the mom is the one that suggested the paper match. She said that that's what she used to do. And I mean, to be honest, I got matches. I just lit up a candle, and I don't know. I feel like the smell of a burning match, or like when you what do you call that thing? What do you call that action of blowing out the match?
Striking. Oh, blowing out the match. Yeah.
Is it blowing out the match? Is it turning off the match?
The blowing out the match.
Turn off the match. Whatever. Like here. Let's do this. So when you turn on the match, okay, that doesn't smell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I blow out the match, and then all that, like, smoke, it smells like a match.
That's true, right? It doesn't smell like a burning house or something.
No!
It has a specific smell when you blow out a match.
Yeah, so the fact that the mom was the one that suggested it in the first place, and then the dad still gets mad and, like, wakes everybody up, and it's, like, this big commotion. I think they're a little out of line. I think she's not the a-hole. I think she did what she could. It's already embarrassing enough as
It's
it is.
bad
to,
enough that you have diarrhea.
Yeah, like, that sucks.
Yeah.
And you're trying to be nice enough to be like, hey, I want to cover up my smell because, you know, and she gets punished for it. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Let's look at some of the comments. Let's see. The top comment here says, I think you get diarrhea at these people's home because it's an incredibly stressful environment where you're walking on eggshells the entire time to tiptoe around his extremely volatile and aggressive father. I mean, cheese and rice. Have these people never owned a candle? Not the a-hole.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, candles even would have that smell.
Okay, this person, Nwillia44, says, not the a-hole, but in the first paragraph you said, I don't really have a problem with it. Sweetheart, your whole body is saying otherwise. There is no reason you should have diarrhea every time you go over there. While I agree you shouldn't light a match at night, you still took the precautions to assure it was fully put out.
Yeah. See?
Also, is the dad a bloodhound? LOL, how is he smelling this whole later through bedroom doors while dead asleep? For real though. She said that she folded it in like aluminum or something like that before she threw it in the garbage. So she was like being safe and stuff. So
I think it might be the situation. There probably be more to it. Maybe the dad just doesn't like her and it's just finding a way to turn his son against her type situation.
It seems like it. She said that it had been going for like, what, 10 years?
Eesh. Was it 10 years?
Yeah, I think that's what she said at the beginning of the...
Holy smokes.
Let's see.
Wow.
So the dad is peculiar.
The boyfriend's even worse.
Yeah,
Scolding her.
So the rules make her uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's just
it says, I don't need to get into why, but I always get diarrhea here. Okay, so yeah, that is the first, like, I don't know if it's a red flag, but that's like the first hint. Like, she gets diarrhea when they go there, so.
Poisoning her food. Calling it.
Bro.
They're putting X-Lax in her food.
It's like,
Dumb and Dumber style.
No, that's like Sixth Sense type of, like, evilness. You know how they poison that little girl?
Oh,
like
yeah.
She was always throwing up.
Yep.
I've been visiting them a few times a year for almost a decade, and it's just is what it is. Yeah, so it seems like she's developed like some sort of anxiety response to being
that's a
there,
good point.
and maybe that's why she gets diarrhea. Man, that really sucks. Anyway, not the a-hole.